Salut și bine ai venit la Banii, mișcare, emisiunea de înțelepciune financiară cu sfaturi pentru oameni și business-uri inteligente. Am văzut importanța eficienței energetice și prietenoase cu mediul pentru o dezvoltare durabilă pe termen lung. Este momentul să vorbim despre proiecte concrete de succes în acest domeniu. Și dacă vorbim despre bune practici în eficiența energetică, Danemarca este un lider european. Și cu cine putem vorbi mai bine toate acestea decât cu domnul ambasador al Danemarcei, excelența sa, domnul Soren Jensen. Welcome at Banii mișcare and thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Iancu. Thank you very much.
Mr. Ambassador, you said that green and energy efficiency in buildings is a very strong solution to move forward for the green transition. Why is that?
Well, because 40% of the CO2 emissions that we do produce in the world come from buildings.
Wow.
And also 75% of the buildings in the European Union are not energy efficient. So there's an obvious possibility to do something very quickly. And also because the best energy is the energy we don't use. And the energy we don't use is what we can save by becoming more energy efficient.
So from a Pareto perspective, energy efficiency is key in buildings. And how can ESCO model help in this way? Because you said several ways. That is a very good solution.
Well, it's one way of doing particularly larger projects, let's say projects like hospitals or public buildings. And the essence is that there's an investment. It could be a private investor, an institutional investor, puts money into the energy saving. The energy savings are then used to pay off the investment over time. Once the investment is paid off, the recipient, so the hospital or the school or the public building, has all the benefits of the saving.
So that is a very good solution to finance the investment because you have lower cost, and amid this period with increasing energy cost, that is the perfect solution also to finance the investment.
Yes.
I think that is a very good practice. Maybe this is why Denmark is one of the top European leaders in the field of energy efficiency, because nowadays we are speaking about resilience and facility program, the PNRR. But Denmark has promoted best practices since many years in this direction. What do you think are the key success factors for Denmark story?
Well, one of the most simple necessity, back in the 70s, in the early 70s, we were hit by the oil crisis, and we were actually blockaded completely from oil from the Middle East. We had to become energy efficient. We had to become energy independent. We started investing in alternative sources of energy, and I think the success story of Denmark is the ability for the private sector, the public sector, and the innovative sector, so the universities, to work together in a kind of creative triangle where the legislation is done by the politicians, the businesses adapt to what is needed, and the universities deliver the technology.
But that is also by promoting a framework for the businesses to have evaluation and the economic value in this, like ESCO models, you said, and also research, a lot of innovative new products and solutions. I think this is something we should do also proactively, not when we are in the need, like this geopolitical crisis, because the time is very short and you don't have enough time to readapt. You had hopefully a great experience in Romania, because now you are getting closer to your mandate after I think 4 years, is that?
Yes.
As representing Denmark as ambassador in Romania. So thank you for all your input and value you brought in Romania as well. I saw you very active sharing Denmark experience, especially in the green, renewable and efficient energy. And I was curious, because you had some relevant period in Romania. You saw Romania from the outside, but as well from the inside. What do you think we can do better in Romania to accelerate the trend of green energy and efficient energy in our country?
Well, first of all, I had 4 wonderful years in Romania. I really enjoy being here. I love the country. It's a beautiful country. It's a beautiful food. It's wonderful wine. Lots of things, and I think a lot more Danes will be discovering Romania in the coming years as tourists, as businessmen, etc. So it's been a great time. When it comes to the energy and the energy efficiency, Romania has a good head start because you're not the darkest, not the blackest energy producer in Europe. Actually, you have a lot of sustainable energy already. So there's a good portion of things to build on. What you need perhaps is a bit more of the creationism that we had, that creating the cooperation between the businesses, allowing the businesses to develop technologies in a framework that's more predictable. So a predictable investment environment where the investments are clear, where the legislation is clear and predictable for a longer term period is I think, a prerequisite for success and would benefit Romania a lot.
Stability, a key word, because in Romania, I think we had 12 governments in the past decade, and that is more than Bulgaria, Hungary, Poland, and Czech Republic all together. So you need political stability to induce change and structural reform as well. And also, I think circular economy, because Romania has only 1% of the raw materials recirculated. I know that Denmark, we have a little more time also to touch that part as well, is a key leader also in the circular economy. That was also because of the need, or how did you promote those good practices?
It's a combination of very powerful pressure from the civil society to recycle, to use energy and to use our resources better. But also in our energy sector, we have a lot of use of waste to energy projects, using them, for example, in our district heating systems, which has meant that today we have no landfills in Denmark. All the old landfills have been dug up and used to energy, and we import even waste to burn in our systems.
Wow, very proactive and also promoting sustainable patterns of development without consumption, because that at a certain point in time will be closer to the end. Yeah, the time is very short. Thank you again, Mr. Ambassador, and thank you for your successful mandate as Ambassador for Denmark in Romania. It was a pleasure discussing with you.
Thank you.
Dragilor, rămâneți aproape de noi. Discuții foarte interesante despre eficiența energetică și proiecte concrete de succes în acest domeniu. O să vedem afaceri, business-uri în această direcție cu proiecte de succes. Până atunci, nu uita, banii sunt întotdeauna în mișcare. Așa că fii înțelept și fă-i să lucreze pentru tine, familia și afacerea ta.